The first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football. Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
You know, I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter, great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me. This is about us. And we're going to celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
Scott, tell me, why did you feel the urge to tweet that?
Yeah, it was one of those things that I was like, aside from him being a Notre Dame head football coach, a man was put in a position right there in a moment of his life where he realized the consequences of his answer would have ripple effects throughout the entire, honestly, nation, because he knew he was on national TV and his team that he was leading. So he took that moment. I love that he paused because you could see the calculations running through his head. It's like this answer has massive effects on so many different people, on so many young people who are watching this game. And the way in which he answered that is just absolute masterclass of character. He took it upon himself to not shine the light on him and shine it on everybody else who fought for that win, which is his team. And he also delivered a message that is so sorely needed in this environment, in this culture right now, especially as a leader. And this is the guy that you want leading your team. It's not about him. It's about the team. It's about everybody else. And it's also not about the color of your skin. It's the content of your character. And he delivered it right here in an absolute perfect way.
Dude. Chef's kiss right there. Seriously. I mean, I do love that he paused right there also, because you're right. You could really tell that was a thoughtful answer right there. It's such a unifying message also. And to first of all, shine the spotlight back onto his team, when in reality, he does deserve a lot of this credit for setting the culture of this squad and what this team has done, but just shining that spotlight right back onto his players and all those young men that he's helped lead. Super impressive right there. And then also when in his message it was so unifying, saying like, it doesn't matter what race you are, what your ethnicity is, what your background, these immutable characteristics that we have no control over. What matters is that great people and great coaches get the opportunity to lead these young men. And I think that was just a super special response to it. And just like the more I find out about this guy, the more I love him. I also did not know he has 6 kids already. He's 38.
Yeah, dude. He converted to Catholicism as well. I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago or something like that, because his wife was Catholic and so on and so forth. But again, I go back to this. The man realized this was such a consequential question, or his answer was so consequential to the future of so many people, and him understanding the moment and just absolutely delivering a home run, if not a grand slam in this answer, is exactly what the world needs to hear. Sports world, definitely, because we've heard so many times it's so easy, or it could be so easy for a man in that situation to really take the bait. Because there's so much gain to be had, whether it be financial, social, within a certain side and a certain way of thinking, if he answered it in a very different way, or if he took that flower and ran with it and was just like, yeah, I am the first, so this is really cool and this is like incredible. He was able to take a step back and realize that this is a long-term game, not just for me and my family, but he was probably thinking about his kids in that moment too. I mean, he's like, this situation is so much greater than that moment. And that's why I keep saying, this is the dude you want for anybody who has kids who are playing high school ball or anything like that. This is the dude you want leading your young man and helping mold and develop, because clearly that's at the forefront of his mind.
It is so cool to see that a person of this character have this type of success on the football field. Also, like it tells the full story of being a complete human, of like, if you operate in a proper moral way with integrity in all aspects of your life, things are going to fall into place. And that's kind of what's happened here with Notre Dame football, and like setting that culture and that character that he has. And dude, I'm wildly impressed with him, man. And I'm rooting for Notre Dame in the national championship.
There we go, baby. How about you, Mikey? Did I consider?
I'm in. Okay. The 6 kids got me. At first I was like, what kind of lunatic would have 6 kids? And then I remembered. But the thing is, okay, that him answering that question, right, and not riding the high of the emotions in that point, and obviously it's a big moment for him, but seeing him step back and not give the emotional answer, but to literally watch him see his emotions go over him and kind of watch him in the stoic way and think more long term about his answer. That's an exact reflection of why he's such a great coach. He doesn't ride the emotions. He's cool and calm and collected, and that's why these guys love him so much. These players.
Yeah. I'm a Marcus Freeman fan. So Mike, who is making you like Notre Dame more? Is it Marcus Freeman or is it Shane Gillis, or is it kind of an equal?
It's actually now it's an equal combination. At first it was Shane Gillis, and then I actually watched this guy talk. Right?